Hi, everybody. Hopefully you guys can hear me. This is Michelle Solis from This Must Be Ink, and I am here Friday night, February 16th, 2024, doing my Stampin' Sip Live. I am an independent demonstrator from Seekonk, Massachusetts. So tonight on our Stampin' Sip Live, we are going to make this fractured card. I'm not really sure why it's called a fractured card. It looks more to me like a camera aperture in the middle, kind of like a lens closing and opening. Anyway, that's what they call it, fracture card. So that's what we're doing tonight. Again, hopefully you guys can hear me. If you can, if somebody's there, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you can hear me or if there's any technical issues. Okay. All right. So all that being said, let's get started. Cheers, everybody. I'm drinking some chocolate wine tonight. It's called Chocolate Shop Wine, which I thought was very apropos for Valentine's week. So cheers. Combining two of my favorite things, chocolate and wine. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, so let's exit here and see if we can get this up there. There we go. All right, so here's the card. Again, fractured card. This one was made with the, never remember the name of the paper, Masterfully Made paper from the annual catalog. And I just put that on a berry burst card base with, this is just basic white that I used and some basic white ribbon. Okay, so super simple card. It's not hard at all. Looks a little complicated, but not difficult at all. So all you're going to need for this is a card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to score that in half at 4.25. So your typical A2 card base is what you'll need. DSP is going to be 5.25 by 4. This one, I used a mat. So if you're using a mat, it's going to be 5.5, right? Oh, do you think I have the right paper that I can measure from? No. It's going to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So I just made it so there's a tiny bit of a border there. Okay, very small border. If you want to use a mat, you do not have to use a mat. And then you're going to need some little strips to go around your middle piece here. These strips are going to be 1/4 inch thick. I made them 6 inches long, which is probably a little bit longer than you actually need them to be, but better too long than too short. So go with 6 inches. These are 1/4 inch wide. So if you're not using a mat, I suggest using the strips the same color as your card base. If you are going to use a mat, then I would use strips that are the same color as your mat to get this coordinated look that you get here. Okay? All right, so we're going to set all that aside. Then for the image in the middle, I used the Stylish Shapes dies. These are fabulous dies that everyone should have in their collection. So this has got circles and squares and these banners that you can create. This is the third largest die, is the one that I used for the middle there. Let's measure it for you. So in case you don't have dies, this set of dies, you want a square that is going to be, I would say, 2 inches, between 1 3/4 and 2 inches. This is 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. So you want a 2-inch square or like 1 3/4 inch square. If you've got 1 7/8, that's perfect. Okay. But yes, you want a square, obviously, to create this effect in the middle. You want a diamond shape there. Okay, that's what you need. And then if you're going to decorate your card with anything, ribbon or embellishments or a die, that's what you're going to want to include here. All right, so let's get started. Super easy. Oh, I forgot the little middle piece to go inside the middle. We'll just have to make the card. We'll worry about that later. All right, so we're going to burnish the fold on our card. And then what we're going to do is decide whether we want to use a mat. So I'm going to use a mat tonight to show you that technique, but you do not have to. You can put your DSP right onto your card, okay? All right, let's grab some glue. This is the daisy paper that I'm using tonight. Does not have to have an all over pattern. It can have a one-way pattern for this card. And we're just going to mat that. Try to get it even all the way around. Okay, and then we can add that right to our card front. Better make sure that it fits. Yep. That would just figure. Okay. And then we're going to add that to the front. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay, so hang on. So the reason I'm saying I'm wrong is because I should have added my strips before I put it on the card. We're going to start over. 1 second. All right, we're going to get another card base. I think that's not big enough. I don't know why I did that. I was not thinking. All right, we're going to start over again. 4 1/4. This is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. We're going to score at 4 1/4. We'll just start from scratch. All right, so we're going to get a new card base. We need a new piece of mat, which was Daffodil Delight. So my card base is 5 1/2. Yeah, 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So my piece for my mat is going to be 5 1/4. No. Wow. I cannot do it right tonight. Okay, so let's think. Your DSP is 5 1/4. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, 5 1/4 by 4. All right, there's my card base and my DSP. So my mat has to be a smidge bigger than my DSP. So it's 5 1/4. So we're going to go with 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Okay. 4 1/8. So 5 1/4, 5 3/8. Right. All right. What happens when you're under pressure? I can't even get your measurements right. Let's make sure. There we go. Yep. Okay. All right, let's try that again. There we go. Okay. We will just set this one aside and we'll make a different card later. All right, so we're going to put our DSP on again. Let's start over. Good thing it's Friday. Okay. Center that up. There we go. I think it's upside down. Go this way. Like it better that way. Okay. Now you're going to stamp your sentiment here. So I was going to use a sentiment from the Cheerful Daisy set, which is what that coordinates with the paper that I'm using. And I'm using the Wishing You the Brightest Birthday, right? Yep, wishing you the brightest birthday. This is my Garden Green ink pad, which is extremely juicy. So we're going to try to just lightly tap that. We want to line this up so we get it straight. I'm lining this up on my grid paper. So these corners are both on the same line and these corners are both on the same line. And then we will stamp our sentiment. Okay. And then that is going to center right here. You can move it up if you'd like, if you want it to go up further. I kind of like it just about centered here. And we're going to glue that down. Right in the middle. That's a little bit higher than middle, but I like it right about there. Okay, now we're going to do our strips. To create this effect, what you're going to do is lay these strips. You can start anywhere. I usually start with it facing me like this. And you're going to line up the first strip at the corner here, and it's going to go straight down and off the edge of your paper. So what I typically do is I hold it here because I know that's where my glue is going to stop. So I'll hold the end of it and get some glue on my strip. Just want a thin line of glue. Then you're going to lay that right next to your square. All right, it's a diamond at this point. And just glue that down. And what I do is cut each one off as I go because otherwise I get glue everywhere. Then we'll do the next one. The next one is going to start at this edge, or this corner, and go this way off the paper. So I need glue to about here. And we just want to make sure that it's laying right up against this strip and then right up against our sentiment piece in the middle. Okay, then we cut this off. Hey, Stephanie, thanks for watching. You're seeing me live this time. Did you see me mess up? That's what live is all about. You never know what's going to happen. Now I've lost the last strip that I had. Oh my goodness. I'm missing a strip. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay. Then we're going to turn the card and we'll go from this corner now off the edge over here. So I'm going to hang on to it like that. Get some glue there. All right. And so we just want to make sure it's butting right up against this strip and then right next to our sentiment piece there. And trim off the end. And then this last one is going to go from here, this corner, off this way. So it's really simple to make this. Looks like it's complicated, but it's not. It's kind of an optical illusion. There we go. Oh, there's the last one. Now, if you're not using a mat, you would put your DSP right on the front of your card and do the strips exactly the same way, but they'll be hanging off the edge of your card and you just trim them. Okay, then we will add this to the front of our card. Get some more glue here. And get that on the front. Then there's all that's left to do is to decorate it. All right. So what I chose to do tonight is a little daisy. I cut with the Cheerful Daisies dies. I cut these 4 pieces. This background, there's this crazy die here that will lay onto that one. And then because I wanted it to look like these daisies, I cut this little middle piece that was the brown and then the yellow inside our face of the flower. And so what we're going to do is just get some glue on here, lay this on. This is a little tricky to line up. And there we go. It doesn't line up perfectly because it's just supposed to be kind of abstract. Oh wait, I might have it wrong. There we go. Does it go? Oh, it goes better like that. Okay, there we go. Just play with it until it looks like it's right. I just know that these bottom these bottom little petals are shorter than the top ones, but you still have to kind of move it around and get it right. All right, then we'll add this little brown piece. Give it an accent there in the middle. And then we've got the little center of the flower. Hard to tell which way this is supposed to go. Let's just go like that. There. Okay, so we have a cute little daisy that we can use on the front here. We can put it down here. I kind of like it in the corner so it doesn't cover up your whole effect here, but you certainly could move it around and put it wherever you think it's pretty. I like it down in the corner. So I'm going to just use some dimensionals. No, we don't make mistakes. We have creative opportunity. That's what it is. Yes, you know, I think things just happen for a reason. So gives us creative opportunity. I've got glue on my fingers, so these are wanting to stick to me tonight. Okay, we can get this on here, like this. Oh, he's hanging off a little. And then I want some embellishments. So I thought, got these, the adhesive back solid gems, but they're not quite the right yellow. So then I thought maybe I'll just go with these that coordinated with the bees, adhesive backed hearts and flowers. I thought these little hearts would be cute. I can find my take your pick tool. Maybe we get some little yellow hearts because I think these are Daffodil Delight. Well, let's put one right here. Cute. And then, oh, these don't want to play nice. They're too flat. There we go. And one more. There we go. Maybe down. What do you think? Cute. Could even use the little butterflies, the little brass butterflies on there would be pretty. Okay, so that's it. That's the fracture card. So you've seen that one. Here's the one with the, again, I forgot the name, Masterfully Made paper. I always forget the name of that one. I don't know why. So I also got some new paper in just recently. I don't know if you guys have seen the newest paper, but there is a set called Flowering Zinnias, which is just absolutely beautiful. If you guys have seen this paper pack, you will know how gorgeous it is. Zinnias are one of my favorite flowers. So this paper pack comes with this amazing sheet that has these giant zinnias. And it's got this one that you can just cut up and make cards out of. Just let the paper do all the work there. There's this one with the little tiny zinnias that when you see it on camera, it's hard to see how great it is, but the print is really pretty on this. A lot of melon mambo, which is one of my favorite colors. And this one, which is melon mambo and real red, beautiful combination here with the zinnias. Then this one, which is, I think, old olive. I think this is lemon lime twist in the background. That's a cool page. Could use that with any flowers. And then this one, which I really enjoyed fussy cutting flowers out of. And so let's take a look at the backs. The back, of course, is just a little bit more generic. There's a nice Highland Heather with gorgeous grape plaid. And then this old olive stripe. This real red with some melon mambo little cross patches. And I think this is petal pink. And then another green. That's beautiful. And then this orange, which is, what is that, pumpkin pie? What color is that? Yeah, pumpkin pie. Really pretty. So a lot of beautiful colors in that paper. And I made this card with that one with the little tiny little zinnias. And then I fussy cut a zinnia out of that paper that we saw. And I used a stamp, I used a sentiment from that set called Simply Zinnia. And this, thank you so much, came from this set. This is a stamp set that coordinates with the paper. Sorry about the glare. Okay. And then the last one I made was with another new paper pack. This one is called A Little Latte. So I really loved both of these paper packs. Let me show you this one. This is a lot of fun. Look at this one. I love this with all the different coffees. I can see myself cutting these out too and using those. Those are a lot of fun. Then there's this one with the coffee beans. Really cute. Hard to see on camera, but that's all little coffee beans. Some more coffee cups. Super cute. This one, which is like splashes of coffee. Then this one, that's like a marbly. I don't typically like the marble paper, but I love the colors in this. This is petal pink and espresso, I think. Oh, actually, I think that might be pecan pie. Yeah, so here's the pecan pie with the espresso, early espresso. Looks like chocolate. I like that one. All right, so the other sides, you get some, I think this is Calypso Coral with some more coffee beans. So cute. Look at this one with the little coffee hearts. Making me want to go get a latte. This one in the pool party. And I love this one with all the little teeny coffee cups. Can you see the little coffee cups? I love that one. And this one, that's a really cool plaid, beautiful colors. And then this last one, which is like coffee rings, like you set your coffee down, make a coffee ring. Super cute. All right, so the last card I made was with that paper. I used that favorite one that I had, the little tiny coffee cups, and I fussy cut out some coffee cups here, and I actually fussy cut those little beans. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but I think it was worth it in the end. They're adorable. And I used a stamp from that set as well. The coordinating set is called Latte Love. It's really cute. And so it's you're the best part of my day, which, if you're talking to coffee, that's probably a compliment. If you're talking to anybody else, it's kind of like it's not very nice saying coffee is the best part of your day, right? So it could be rude. Anyway, I love this. I think it's really cute. I love this, especially this little splash. I could see me using this with the kissing technique, these little splash marks, or this little coffee beans. Super cute. All right. So that's it for me tonight. I'm going to post these up on my page, and you can tell me which one is your favorite that we created here with this fractured technique. I think that's all there is to say tonight. I don't think I have anything else. I told you guys about the paper pumpkin and the joining special last time we were here, and I don't think there's anything new at the moment. So that's it for me tonight. You guys enjoy your long weekend. There's a holiday on Monday, so I hope you guys all have a long weekend and you have some great plans. In the meantime, stay crafty, my friends. Have a good night.